Okay.
There we go. Now there's a live.
Yeah, any second now, my phone should update. And
Welcome back
there
to
we
the
go.
podcast,
Now,
guys.
my phone should update. I'm live now. Okay, that's not in there.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Phone should update. I'm live now. The camera quality is just like really crappy. Okay, what I'm gonna ask you to do, can you just like back your phone up a little bit so that when I crop it, I can zoom in and remove that like StreamYard thing and remove the little dot? Because for me, there's a StreamYard in your corner. And
Oh, I
just
see
make it
that
so
in
much
my
easier.
corner too.
Yeah. There you go. That should work. That way I can just like crop it a little bit. That'll be perfect. Okay. Wait, should we like very quickly make a little TikTok video? Like post it? Like, hey,
What?
Figure Society is now being... Should we like make a quick TikTok video and say, hey, TikTok or Figure Society is now being recorded live? Go to Urban Collector's YouTube
I mean, you
channel,
can make a
check it
video
out.
if you want. It might just be better for a story if it's something like.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Very quickly, just Instagram is where I'll first. I'll just take a picture.
Yeah, you could post it on your Instagram story. Is me being
Turn around and
further
smile,
away
boy.
going to make my quality worse though at all? Like
It actually made it
anything-
look better. Like for me on my thing, it looks good. So
Is it me or like my colors seem like a little saturated?
I don't know.
Oh
Okay,
well.
wait. Figure Society is now live, and then what I'll do is I'll go to YouTube, switch account, Urban Collector, me. I'm able to apparently join my own live, copy link. I'm going to go into here, go to sticker, go to, where is it? Link. I'm going to paste it, customize sticker, Figure Society episode 3. Boom.
I'm gonna go grab something
And
real quick.
share.
I'll be right back.
Boom. Done. You do that. Why is my phone so loud? Damn. Anyways, what's up, people? You know me. My name is Urban Collector. I don't know if there's one person viewing this. I'm 90% sure that was me. Oh wait, no. Wait a second. What up, Josh? Oh my gosh, Urban Collector, my goat. I know Josh in real life. I didn't really even realize he was in here. What's up, man? Welcome to the podcast. This is kind of how we're gonna start recording it from now on. So, what's up, my guy? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna very quickly share this to We Are Guts Coliseum top, and then Figure Society, so that if anyone wants to join in the figure community other than my friend Josh, they can join. You know. TikTok. Add this photo next. Is there a way to add links to what is it? TikTok stories?
There might go over to like GIFs, and you know how you can usually put like sometimes like an image or a PNG. Sometimes just like on Instagram stories, there's links. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna like paste this link. That didn't work. Edit that. Go just delete everything. Figure Society is alive. Check out the Urban Collector channel in my bio to watch. I'm gonna make the background black because why not? My story. There we go. Okay. It's uploaded to the story. People know. What are you doing right now?
I was trying to find Instagram. I was trying to just. I don't use Apple very often, so I was on this.
Yeah.
This is my dad's iPad, but I found it.
Yeah, fair. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly go to Instagram, and then Okay, so I'm gonna select these in a specific order. Mafex. I'll just actually no, I won't do them in a specific order. I'll just send them all to you, and then I'll tell you which one we're gonna cover. And like, you know,
Like you're sending them to my Instagram, or
yeah, I'm just sending them
I'm
all
not
again because I
logged
might have
into
added
my
some more.
hold up, I'm not logged into my Instagram right now.
What
Just
about
this is my
Discord?
I'm not on this tablet. I'm not logged into any of my socials.
Oh, of course you aren't.
No, this is my father's. I have a tablet, but mine's outdated. That it like lags every time I
Mm.
do anything. I was only going on here so I could at least go to I could go to Tamashi's page and look at some of their
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I just like find them. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to go
if
to
I
my
need to
photo
get in.
album. Very quickly go to my video album. Okay. Got 0 viewers right now. This is so lovely. This was such a good idea to go live for this one. I'm waiting for you, Bucko.
For me? Huh?
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, just
Oh,
let me know.
I'm ready. I found Tamashi.
All right. I was thinking what we'll do. We'll start off with Mafex,
You can do
then
that.
move into um, why is my camera so far away? There we go. We'll start off with Mafex, then move into SH Figuarts. Here, I have it in the specific order. Okay, so we're going to go Mafex, then Rebel Tech. There's only one release for Rebel Tech. Then SH Figuarts, then Marvel Legends, which we'll skip that for now and do that with MLC when he gets in here. Then we'll do it with what's it called? Then we'll do Jada Toys for the Invincible line. We'll do Mezco, third-party companies, and then Figma.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Okay. You ready? We don't need to clap. And you froze.
Did I?
Okay. You did for a second, but it's fine. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Figure Society. Today we've got episode 3. Today we only have 2 hosts. Me, I am Urban Collector, your ongoing host, and then of course Wes Loves Cars. What's up, Wesley? How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking.
No
Anyways, today we're
problem.
going to be covering a bunch of reveals from the last month. We've got a ton from San Diego Comic-Con. We've got a ton just from Mafex and everything else. So let's get right into it, starting off with all of the reveals. All right, perfect.
All right.
Then we'll cut right there, do my little editing magic. Okay. All right. Set that up so I can prop my phone. You know how it is. Okay. All right. Starting off with Mafex. There's a lot of Mafex reveals in the past month. I was surprised, to be honest. Some of them are just prototypes, and some of them are also just like reveals from Mafex themselves on their Instagram page. Starting off with the most recent ones, the Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm actually really looking forward to that. I do have my Deadpool on pre-order right now, so it's pay later. Can't wait to get mine. I'm thinking this is going to be the way to go for the Deadpool figures because it comes with so many accessories compared to everything else. I think the only one that can compete with it, in my opinion, is Mezco, to be honest. You're supposed to give your opinion.
Oh, I didn't know if I was supposed to wait or anything. Yeah, I agree. I think the Mafex Daredevil will probably be the best just because it's Mafex. But
Deadpool.
what is it called? The only thing I don't know if you saw someone pointed this out. Apparently, with all the faces that they showed of how he's like, I think
Yeah.
that's 6 in total, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 of the faceplates are exactly the same, or not even faceplates, but heads are exactly the same expression. So someone was theorizing that they might actually include an unmasked head, but they just weren't showing it there. I don't know if that they're like, I don't know if they could do that, kind of like how remember when Sentinel included a gun with their noir figure and they didn't show
Yeah.
it in the official thing. So I don't know if they could do that with
Mhm.
a head sculpt.
See, the thing is,
Maybe.
I don't. Some of the, there none of the head sculpts are the same. There's the relaxed one where his eyes are just normal. There's a more squinted one. There's one where one eye is a bit more closed and then one eye is a bit more open. There's his wide-eyed one, and then a much more squinted, like happy squinted one. None of them
Is
on
there?
mine at least look the same.
Is it like? Is that a collection of all the photos together, or is it just like individual ones?
That's individual ones. Like it's in this promo picture right here, like the
Because the one I
normal, like
saw, it was that it's from that guy with that link profile, the Toon Link profile picture. Sometimes the
yeah.
stuff is in a different language. Um,
Mhm.
but he had posted. I saw his thing about it because he showed all six how they lined up, kind of like what they did with Venom when they have all six
Yeah.
of the grids lined up with the different head
Mhm.
sculpts. So it might not be
Right.
anything. I only saw that. That's the only thing that made me say something.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, fair.
with the Wolverine though, I am a
Hmm.
little disappointed because the head sculpts look great. It
Yeah.
looks like uh it looks like Hugh Jackman.
Hmm.
And base body it probably will be the best out of all of them,
Oh, for
but
sure.
no masked head and no sleeveless look.
See, that's the
That's
thing. I was expecting them to do that because
that's
they did
really
that
like
with
that.
their Thor. Like,
Yeah, it would have been really easy, and that right there already would have made it the best. But like, not
mhm,
coming with the base mask. I know it's not technically accurate because he doesn't wear the mask until he loses the sleeves. But
mhm.
regardless, they could have just made the sleeves included. So now I
Yeah,
wonder, are they
exactly.
going to pull a cheap move and they're going to just make a second Wolverine and make it sleeveless and have it more
See,
battle damage and put the mask on?
mm, if they do that, like one, I wouldn't be mad, but I also would be at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Because it
Yeah,
would be
it's
nice
just
to
yeah,
have
it's
two separate figures for that look, but at the same
it
time,
just
they could have easily
more
just included
money.
it. Hmm.
Yeah, because it's like you said, they've done it with Thor. Actually,
Hmm.
SHF's done it a few times. They just don't do it much anymore. But
Yeah.
SHF with their Tony Stark, who built this
Hmm.
stuff in a cave. That guy. Um,
Yeah.
he had an entire extra torso where you could have the sleeves of like the suit and tie, or you could have it so he was in the muscle white beater shirt when he was
Yeah.
building the armor. So it's like I don't know.
Hmm.
They could have done that. Uh, it just I don't understand why they would have done that like that. It already had such. It was in their ballpark to be a slam dunk, but just from that alone now might I could see screw them over. Uh,
Yeah.
Even if they do end up making a second version, because some people just won't want to buy a whole other figure just to get a head they want.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like I said, I'm not mad. And what you said they could be doing is maybe they will include it, and they just aren't including it with their promo pictures. You never know. But I'm not going to get my
Yeah,
hopes up because knowing Mafex, I wouldn't be surprised if they did make that a separate figure. Because as much as it is a very desired look, Marvel Legends is doing the same thing. In their leaked list, there is another Wolverine in there, and they could easily just be doing the exact same thing and have just the sleeveless look as a completely separate figure, and maybe
yeah,
include like some exclusive accessories with it, which would be nice. And maybe they'll even include some extra hands that we aren't getting with this figure. And since on the sleeveless look, he does have the gauntlet still and the gloves, we could still use it with this figure. So it would be nice, but at the same time, it's a bit of a pain to have to spend another close to $100 on a figure just for some extra hands and a sleeveless look when you could have just bumped the
yeah.
price of this one up a little bit and then given us
Especially
some
like you
sleeves.
look over at Venom and he comes with so much.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like,
Speaking of which,
you're right. Venom comes with so many different accessories. How is that? Like, I mean, I can see them maybe using their entire budget on Venom and then, like, okay, we've got to release these figures a
he
year
took
after the
the whole
movie released.
he
Yeah.
took the whole budget.
Speaking of,
I think
you're right. Let's kind of segue into that. Venom from, what was it? It was Venom Let There Be Carnage. I'm surprised they titled it as Let There Be Carnage because obviously,
I thought
what
they
was it?
were going to do the Last Dance, and it didn't make sense to the
Mm-hmm.
Carnage until I realized they're making Carnage. And since Venom does
Yes.
not change throughout all of the movies, it doesn't really matter too much which one they pick.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So it makes sense now. But yeah, I agreed. At first, I was watching that, and I was like, why is it not based off the newest one? But
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense now. And that like, can we just like, that's a big figure. Not like the Venom
It
itself is big,
is.
but but Carnage, like Carnage, it has to be
Holy
taller.
crap! Yeah, because in the movie, Carnage is significantly larger than Venom, obviously,
That's what I'm saying.
and just having that huge size difference, that figure has to be nearing $160. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's close to the Infinity
I'm
War Iron
curious
Man.
to see because what's the tallest Mafex they've ever made? I know there was that Hulkbuster they
Um,
did a while ago.
I think that is the tallest, to be honest.
Because it's like,
Because
dang, that's
I think
that's
the
got to
only
be one
other
of the
thing I can
tallest
think of
ones.
is Bane. Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
and I
one
don't
I can
think.
think of is maybe Bane. That's it. So,
Yeah,
mm,
so that'll be interesting to see how much they
yeah,
charge that as. Um,
yeah.
and
But
then
with this Venom figure,
Iceman, dude,
yeah. Ooh, Iceman.
I want
Okay,
Iceman.
where's my
I
picture for
want
Iceman? I got this thing organized. All right, Iceman. We're finally getting some more X-Men releases. What are your thoughts? You're the one who's going to be getting the Iceman and the X-Men releases, so I'll let you take the lead on this one.
I think he looks really cool, no pun intended. But was it? I think the best part about getting him is just to have more ice effects that you'll be able to use on other
Mm-hmm.
characters. Like I'm already, as soon as I saw that ice ramp, I'm like, I'm gonna put Todoroki on that.
Yeah, for
I'm putting
sure.
him on that.
That's one of the reasons why I would get him. Because one, I do want to grow my X-Men collection. Don't get me wrong. The only figure I have for it right now is Wolverine. That's it. But at the same time, that's what I was thinking. Like Todoroki does that with his powers so much. It would be nice to have that ice ramp for it. That would be so cool. Like,
Yeah, and just
I've
the
seen so many.
Iceman's he's one of the cooler X-Men characters. So yeah, to have him in the
Mhm.
collection really is just kind of like starting to round that. It's funny that we're actually closer to having a full like more iconic team of the X-Men display than like the
Mhm.
Avengers or something like that of the
Yeah.
Justice League from Mafex.
Mhm. Speaking of, very quickly moving into a Justice League reveal, they revealed Lobo, and in Lobo, we won't really talk about Lobo too much because he was a prototype, you know. But with Lobo, he is a part of a Justice League line, which could open that up to Green Lantern, The Flash, Aquaman, so many other characters that people have really been looking forward for Mafex to do. And I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. Like,
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Lobo himself is already a pretty cool character, so it was nice to see something that wasn't another Batman announced.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to him. They had the Wonder Woman. Whoa, did Wonder Woman say Justice League on it too, or what was
Well, I
hers?
have a picture right here. From the photos that I have, I think it's from you know how there was a ton of reveals. There was for prototypes at least. There was the Superman versus Doomsday.
Uh,
I think it's
yep.
from that same line. But
Okay.
it is a comic book Wonder Woman and could easily be used for a Justice League display. And it's something
Definitely.
people have been asking for forever.
I know
Like,
you've got the final. I hope because actually now that I think about it, I don't have many experience with Mafex female bodies, so I don't
mhm.
know how good they are or not. If they need
Yeah.
like with Marvel Legends, yeah, it definitely needs work. But I have no idea with Mafex. I have no
Yeah.
idea. Do you have
I
any
think
Mafex
no,
female?
I don't, but I have posed one around because I went to my buddy's house and he had Mafex. It was Psylocke, and that was a
Oh, okay.
very good figure. I already had heard so many good things about that figure, but being able to pose that was very nice, and I feel like it would if I had it, it would be in my top 3 Mafex for like quality. I'd say
Really?
so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, moving away from not Mafex, but because we've still got a few more.
There's a lot.
Again, one of the most recent ones. I don't know if you're a big fan of it. Black Adam from the live action. I would
Did they
purely
make
be
a?
getting it for The Rock.
Did they the base? Are you talking about? Yeah, the throne. Yeah, my dad
Yeah.
even said that. What if did they make a Black Adam already though? I'm trying to remember if they
No, they
did.
haven't. SH Figure Arts did.
Okay,
SH
no,
Figure Arts
okay, they
made a
did.
Black Adam, but then Mafex they revealed their Shazam.
Yes, right.
That's what
Yeah.
they
Did they
had.
do a Shazam for
Mhm.
the first movie?
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay,
and then they
that might be
revealed
what
an
I'm thinking
updated
of.
one. hmm Yeah, so he comes with a bunch of lightning effects, which would be very nice. I think that's the throne and the lightning effects are why I would get it. That and the suit is cool, but like, let's be honest, who wants a Black
The
Adam?
power
Like, come on.
dynamic of the DCU is about to change.
And then I think last Mayfix reveals that were actual like in-person figures. Punisher. I'm really looking forward to Punisher. I also have him pre-ordered for pay later. Cannot wait to get my hands on him. He'll look so great with my Daredevil, and just to grow my anti-hero shelf in general. I can't wait.
I think he'll be fine enough. He definitely does look a little wonky in areas. Like, I actually don't mind the faces too much. I'm not a fan of the belt. I know it's accurate to the look of what it's based off of, but I'm curious to see, like, with his ab crunch, if you bend that, if you'll have the flap stuck, kind of almost peeling forward in a way when you, if you leave it like that. Kind of like how
the one thing I worry about is paint
shoulders.
chipping. Yeah,
That could be another thing, or at least
that
like rubbing off,
or just even paint rub. Yeah, which wouldn't be bad as long as it's like rubbing on the behind of that belt piece. But at the same time, it will be kind of annoying.
It's the belt rubbing off to the symbol,
especially for photographers and stuff. Like you and me, we both take photos for our Instagram, and we like posing our figures. So that could really get in the way. Not in the way, but like of making it look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like when you move a character, take like the Marvel Legends when they have like the cut at the hip, how it just churns, and then you have like it coming off of the torso bottom, so there's just like this hanging over gap. And I think that's why most figures have switched to the diaphragm joint.
Exactly.
So I'm just curious to see how that torso piece that's going to be staying straight up when you have him bending like this or something, and that piece.
Exactly. Another thing when moving back is that torso piece going to just like be a straight line sticking up, or what's it going to do? Especially if you're leaving it in a pose where like you have his ab crunched forward, is it going to have the same issue as like Hot Toys? Hot Toys, their equivalent is their figures. If you leave them in a dynamic pose for too long, they start to wrinkle. I'm wondering if with this, if you leave it in a dynamic pose where his ab crunch is crunched, will that thing then like kind of morph to that shape and then stay just kind of bent down? That's a worry that I would have.
Yeah.
And then moving away from in person now into teases. There were 6 teases in total, most of them being for Marvel, 1 being for DC. Starting off with MCU, with I think the second most recent MCU movie, The Thunderbolts. They teased, who is those? They teased John Walker, Yelena, and Bucky for Thunderbolts. What are your thoughts?
I think it's actually kind of cool to get some of the Thunderbolts figures. I didn't think they were gonna. It does feel a little like. I guess I should be too surprised. They usually do movies. I think that's why I'm too biased with Moon Knight right now that I'm like, Moon Knight didn't get a Mafex figure based off of his show, but they didn't really do any of the shows now that I think about it. So Thunderbolts was a movie, so that's probably why. But Yelena, that's cool. I hope they do a few of the others. Like I would like, the fact that Red Guardians, one of them I would like to see.
Also Sentry. I could see them doing great with Sentry.
Yeah, it's surprising not seeing Sentry, or like they could even probably throw in like a variant or a Comic-Con exclusive, whatever they want. Make him the Void, just make it black and have the eyes and stuff. That would be pretty cool for videos. And then I think US Agent will probably be one of the coolest ones.
I agree. I think US Agent and Bucky are going to be the greatest because we only have 1 Bucky figure out of Mafex, and that is the Winter Soldier. It'll be nice to have a more recent hero version of Bucky, but at the same time, I feel like before they revealed this, they should have revealed Infinity War, Civil War, so many other figures that could have been
I hope they go and do some more of the Civil War stuff, because I'm still waiting on that Black Panther to go up pre-order the Civil War one, because that's my favorite suit of Black Panthers out of all of the movies. And still waiting. They showed it off at that they showed it off one of their conventions a while ago. I think they showed it again this year. It is painted already, but no pre-order date yet.
Yeah, which is kind of annoying. Another one from Civil War that I would like is maybe Spider-Man or even the Civil War Iron Man suit. That is one of my favorite suits ever for Iron Man. Just the design is so slick and I like it. The fact that Mafex hasn't done that suit yet astounds me.
I'm curious. The Spider-Man, that would be a perfect excuse to go back and take another shot at doing the blue and red suit from that movie.
Yeah.
I don't feel like. I guess like just rounding up the rest of the team would be nice. Like, because does Mafex
Mhm.
have a War Machine at all? They made a War
No,
Machine.
they don't. They've never
That's
been given us a War Machine.
that's something they could do.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and then we can move over to the other ones that they have teams, which are probably
Hmm.
way more popular. The
Oh, for sure.
Punisher and Daredevil
Hmm.
from Mafex.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm looking forward to them. I haven't watched the show yet, Born Again, but at the same time, these suits are
I
some
haven't
of my
finished it either,
favorites.
but the
Yeah.
suits are.
So
Does
we're not very well versed on it.
remind me in the previous Daredevil show, did he have the symbol on his chest yet, or did he
No,
not?
he never did.
Okay, I think that's the only thing that's bugging me on the suit in the show so far. Is it feels so naked. It feels so empty. Like I need that logo on the chest, and it will finally be
Right.
put together.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that the live action suits need to do. Go more comic accurate. Give us that double D. That would be so nice. I think it would complete the outfit. That's the thing.
Literally.
And
And then the
then
Punisher.
Hmm.
I mean, he'll already be cool getting the beard
Yeah.
option, or even if
Mhm.
that is the only option. Hopefully they give him like a soft goods cloak that you can take off instead of
I
having to
wouldn't be
have
mad at that.
like a molded
Mhm.
one. And then
Yeah.
obviously the weapons and stuff, and maybe an extra face or
Mhm.
two. But yeah,
Yep.
I'm glad they're making those. I didn't think they were gonna, but it's cool that actually those are now one of the first Mafex figures based off TV shows, aren't they? I'm trying to
Oh
think of that.
yeah, you're right. Those are the very first based off
Yeah,
TV
because
shows.
they didn't do Vision, they didn't do
Hmm.
WandaVision, they didn't do
No,
Secret Invasion,
they didn't do any.
Moon
No,
Knight, She-Hulk.
that I
No,
know of at least.
I mean
Hmm.
fair enough. It's one of the best ones they could have chosen, but
Oh, for
it's
sure.
interesting. So it's nice to know that
That
they
and Moon
can
Knight,
do it
I feel
though.
like they were best options. Hmm. This could easily open an avenue for Moon Knight or Winter Soldier. Any of those figures. Oh,
Oh,
one that I realized Mafex hasn't revealed anything for: Captain America: Brand New Day. As much as the movie was received terribly, let's be honest,
it
having
that's
that
yeah.
Brand
The
New
fact
Day
that
is for
Thunderbolts came out after it, right?
yeah,
So that is weird that they kind of just skipped
yeah,
over that movie because like
yeah.
uh like I have my opinions on the whole Sam as Cap thing, but
Mhm.
regardless of what I think, his suit is cool. I like
Oh yeah,
Sam's Captain America suit. It's really cool. So the fact that SHF didn't do a Sam in the Cap suit, they only did his normal suit, which
yeah,
that's fine too. But I would like to have the one with the shield.
yeah. I think the only
And
thing maybe holding
the
them
Mafex.
back is Mafex. The only thing holding them back, in my opinion, is the wings. I think that's something that they could be like halting off of because it's so much extra plastic. Even though they do thrones and stuff, but like having to figure that out, like with the
Yeah, I'm
joints
trying
and
to think of a
everything, I could
character
see
if it
them.
had something. Because like I think
Mhm.
like the only one we have from that leaked list a while ago that of anything with wings is they're supposed to be
Angel,
making an archangel. So
yeah.
those would be the wings. I wonder how they'll do it if they would just try to go the route of making them fold like this, or if they could actually
Hmm.
bend. Like I wonder if they would try doing that.
Yeah, hopefully. And then the last tease and last Mayfax reveal, Superman from the newest movie. I'm
Now
really
that
excited.
dude, they gotta save us because like look at all the other options.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so SH Figure Arts, they revealed theirs. That face is horrible. Like it looks like a toddler painted it, or it's from DC Multiverse. Actually, no, DC
It
Multiverse
looks
did better.
It
Like,
looks like a candle wax character, and then you have the horrible bite
mm,
of the cuts on the diaper.
yeah,
Like it should have
hmm,
just been like how Mafex when they go in and it's under the diaper, like where the joints are.
yeah,
They should have
exactly.
done that. And the colors don't match. The boots and the undies don't match the cape, so it's just
Hmm.
altogether
It's
really weird and a big
hmm,
pass for me.
yeah. So Mayfex, it's the same thing. We had the same thing for the Deadpool. Marvel Legends revealed theirs, then SH Figure Arts, and then Mayfex revealed theirs. And now we have the best version that came last. And it's the same for the Superman. DC Multiverse released theirs. A bunch of people ordered it. Then SH Figure Arts revealed theirs. crappiest one out of all three. Mafex has teased theirs. It's probably going to be the best out of all three.
The fact you're doing something right if your company hasn't even shown off the figure yet, and you already got the most praise out of the ones that have been out.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so that's it for Mafex. Mafex is done. Now, the one and only Reveltech reveal out of the entire month, I think, is the Bone Claw Attack on Titan figure. I don't think either of us really care about this, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw that they did post that the pre-orders will be going up soon. I still haven't watched any Attack on Titan, so I'm not interested in it.
Same.
But on the topic of the Reveltech Attack on Titan stuff, did you see that the Armored Titan is already getting a reissue, even though it hasn't even been out for 2 months? But he got one. I gotta say that ticks me off just a little bit. Not like great for fans of the series, but like it hasn't even been out for 2 months. Does it need a reissue? Versus characters
the most popular.
Like, well, there's Eren, and then there's the Armored Titan. I don't actually know which one's more popular, but both of them got reissues. But this one got it so quickly. Like Eren, I think was a little bit longer. But meanwhile, my boy Moon Knight has been waiting since 2023 in December for any reissue or Winter Soldier, and it's like, come on, man. I did have someone who he did bring up a good point that it's like, well, they have branched out more, so maybe now they can actually afford to be able to do reissues more commonly, and it is an anime import one versus something of like a license of Disney involved or anything they might have a say on the character. So it's like, yeah, that's fair enough. But man, it still bugs me because I remember waiting for reissues, but now they're actually coming out fast, and like, I'm just saying it's great to be an Attack on Titan fan right now and a collector.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think one thing I wouldn't be mad at them doing is a 2.0 Moon Knight. Use the exact same mold for all I care, but give us the black and white look, and I will be on my knees for that figure.
You could do that.
Yeah. That's the only thing I could see them doing.
And then what was it? There was I don't know all of them, and I don't really think we need to go over every single one, but at least mention them. There was also all of the Reveltech Ninja Gaiden figures. Like, there's a bunch. Like, there's based off the 4th game, I believe. One based off the very first game, I think, like the older 2D pixelated one. I'm curious to see how that's gonna look. And like, what are the younger looking?
Watch it just be a sheet of paper.
Yeah, literally.
It's like an articulated sheet of paper. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
I think
still I haven't played any of the games.
They're branching out,
so yeah.
Yeah, me either. Like the main character looks really cool.
It was just from the looks alone why I got it, because I have it.
Exactly.
Again, I have not played any of the games, but it was just a cool enough looking figure worth picking up just from looks alone.
Yeah, I feel the exact same. Okay, moving into SH Figuarts. There's a lot of controversial reveals for SH Figuarts. Unoro dos. We've got Tanjiro.
Oh my gosh. I'm forgetting how far behind we are in some of these announcements.
We're really far behind. I had to nitpick on what we were going to talk about because there were so many. Okay. With Tanjiro, we have exact same mold, pretty much the exact same accessories. The only thing that's different is here, I have my phone now that I'm recording on my fancy camera so I can look.
Oh my god.
We have all new faceplates, which is nice, and I'm debating on selling the Tanjiro I have for this one because of those faceplates. But at the same time, like, why not give us a bonus pack or something with some Hinokami Kagura effects, some water effects?
I'm really starting to wonder if there's some licensing thing why they can't do effects, because it's just still, it feels so weird that they haven't done a single one.
Unless they're trying to make it realistic, because it has been confirmed. Breathing styles, you can't see them. Like, they're just, it looks like a dude floating, but at the same time, like,
I think if I remember correctly, when it comes to the forms on their face too, their marks, I think,
Mhm.
or like just all the faceplates. I think actually all of them are just repainted. Like they're different face plates, but like they're not
Yeah.
new sculpts. Like,
Oh no.
um, I think the only one that's technically new, but it's still kind of copied from that one that Zenitsu's coming with the blank face. But like this more like worried face right here, like this one. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's just like the normal like compassion smile. They just
The
painted the
smiling
eyebrows
face.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and same thing. Yelling is just from that, and then that's just Tanjiro's base face with paint and stuff. So I think the only like actual new expressions. Actually, no, I don't think that one's new either. The one where he's gritting his teeth, because on the normal
Yeah.
SHF, that's the one that has
Mark.
the mark when it first like the bigger
Hmm.
the more noticeable mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
That's my favorite out of all the head sculpts that I have because of
It
that.
is.
Like. Mhm.
And he doesn't even come with because it wouldn't make sense for him to come with it. He only comes with one sword. So this figure costs more than the original and it comes with less. Like you're trading
Mhm.
that extra sword of plastic for a cardboard cutout of the thing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that it would have been better as like maybe a variant still, but jacking that price up, I don't know, man. That
Mhm.
that
It,
the
it,
only
it isn't
thing
justified.
yeah, the only like reason I could see getting this is if you buy it and you take his kimono off and you put like a different kimono for a different version. Either make him a battle
Hmm.
damage one or make him a I like his blue kimono he wore at the beginning. You could even buy like a
Yeah. The
custom one of
final
those.
selection.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and put him in the final selection look. That would
Yeah.
be like a good idea to be able to get those face plates but still have another use for the body.
Yeah. Exactly. Moving into, let's do all of our One Piece reveals real quick. We have
One Piece.
Mihawk. Mihawk, I'm looking forward to. I really like the look of this figure. I think they're doing the exact same ad crunch that they did for their Luffy and for Ace, which I'm actually really excited for. I think that'll be good. The only thing I don't like, plastic coat. Why? Just why? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's always
Come on.
funny when they do that because like what is this the
Hmm.
is the egghead too? Is actually I don't know any of
Yeah.
these characters, but yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people keep complaining too about them being like the Tamashi, the like P Bandai exclusives too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Which is annoying, but like at the same time. And then, okay, last One Piece reveal. Their Marineford Luffy. It's a repaint. What can we say? The only thing that's new is the thigh swivel, which
Which
is
is nice.
nice. Don't get me wrong, but I
It's
feel like the
actually
poses
funny.
where they're trying to use it are.
Yeah, it's actually really funny that he's more beat up because wasn't there a variant battle damage one that's supposed to be coming out?
We talked about that last time. I hate that reveal so much. Why are you giving us a battle
Like
damaged Luffy?
this one makes it feel even more redundant because this one having updated
Mhm.
articulation and actually having visible like damage on it. Like
Yeah,
this is what should have
it's
been on
annoying.
Tanjiro. This is what should have been on that
Hmm.
the Luffy beforehand.
Hmm. Exactly. They should have given us the side swivel with the other Luffy that they revealed. I feel like if they're gonna do anything, they should go back and just say, "Hold up, this figure hasn't released yet. Let's quickly add that thigh swivel and just repaint the legs." They could do that. It's
Exactly.
that easy. Like, why not? Okay, this is just a random one. I don't even know this character's name. I saw a funny video on TikTok and I saw the reveal, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." This guy.
I was
I
just
don't know.
looking at him, bro.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
don't
looking at
know
him.
who he is. I
Yeah,
saw a
I
funny video
he's
on
from
TikTok.
that. Isn't he from Genshin or something? Is he like
Maybe
he, I think he's from some type
he
of
looks like it.
mobile game. I think he's from a mobile
He
game.
is.
It was actually one of those mobile games where they were talking about the physics on a certain body part. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting game, but he himself
Mhm.
does look actually kind of cool. And I saw those videos. He acts like I think kind of like a Deadpool type character. Um,
Exactly.
but I feel like he would be perfect for like Rebel Tech. He looks like a character
Mm.
that would work really well as a Rebel Tech. So I guess
Mhm.
like I probably won't be picking him up, but we'll see from people who post him if they can get cool
Yeah.
poses off with him and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, that would be nice to see him get some appreciation. And then probably the most hyped SH Figure Arts reveal of the month, Toji Fushiguro.
Ah,
I'm really excited. I haven't been able to pre-order mine because he's sold out everywhere. I stayed
yeah,
up
I
until
haven't
12 o'clock at night.
I haven't pre-ordered him either. I forget. I
Yeah.
don't. I what is he
Mhm.
What is his price like at? Is he like
I think like $80.
supposed to be like
$80,
an
yeah.
$85
Something like that.
figure? Like I've seen a
Mhm.
few websites. Like there's one import website I might order it from. So funny story, real quick. There was a guy who had one of those like other um online shops
Mhm.
based in Osaka, and I saw he didn't really have like a cover for his website and stuff. Like he didn't have a logo.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like a thrown together things of like figures he has on the website. So I made
Yeah.
him one just because I wanted to try to make one, and I sent it to him, and he really liked it. He actually gave me a discount code to use until the end of the year. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be I'm probably gonna be buying stuff off his website because of that.
Fair.
And he does
Yo,
he does have
Christmas gift,
Fushiguro.
That's
He
good.
has him.
Hmm.
So I might.
Yeah. And then last SH Figure Arts reveal. This one is the leader of Kaiju number 8's Defense Force. I don't know his name. I'm so stuck on his name right now. I don't know
Oh,
why.
all the like.
I'm actually really
Oh,
excited for it.
he is one of the cooler looking ones. I hope they don't
Hmm.
screw up his ab crunch. That's like the only thing. I would hope
Yeah.
they learn their lesson with the other ones.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking
I mean,
forward
he
to
looks.
him.
I like his numbered weapon. That's really cool. I think it'll be good to have. And then after the episode, spoilers for Kaiju number 8. If you don't want to hear this, leave for a second. They revealed extra accessories of his face, like kind of being taken over by Kaiju number 9, which was a cool accessory. I mean,
It's
looks
nice to
pretty
see that
nice.
because I didn't even realize they didn't show off his faceplate for Kaiju because like they
Hmm.
usually try to include one accessory for each of them for him.
Yeah.
And like I didn't know what it was, but I hope they do get more expressive ones because like it's nice to have like the crying one that he has,
Yeah.
but I
Hmm.
want some more like the anime tropes of like the different very
Yeah, exactly.
exaggerated different faces, not the
Hmm.
looking to the side, looking to the up left corner. My eyes are dilated more, and now I'm looking at the bottom left. It's like I want more. I want to see like more unique
Yeah.
things.
Hmm. As much as they'd be nice to have when posing at the same time, if you're going to give us an extra faceplate, go all out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's. Oh wait, no. This is. There's. Let's very quickly go over these. Let's be honest. Neither of us really care. I might be wrong. You might actually care. Darth Vader. Who else? Stormtrooper and
They're
Mace
just
Windu. They're all
reissuing
getting
those
reissues.
ones.
They're all reissues. Yeah.
Those are reissues
Hmm.
except for Mace Windu. Um,
Hmm. No, Mace
Mace
Windu's a
Windu.
reissue.
No, or kinda. He's like he's got new parts. Like he's not
Mm.
so like maybe a whatever you would want to classify as a 2.0 because he didn't have a soft goods originally
Hmm.
like that, I believe. And he didn't have most older Star Wars figures didn't have like swiping effects with their lightsabers.
Yeah.
Um, and so he does, as we can see in these photos, and an extra face,
Hmm.
which I don't think he had originally.
Right.
Which actually I
Hmm.
think because of him having the purple lightsaber, I think he's actually the very first purple lightsaber we've ever had of a swinging effect. Not that like it's too big of a
Yeah.
deal, but he is still the first that's ever had that.
Hmm. Other than
Yeah.
like Hasbro. Yeah.
Yeah, and then reissue of the Obi-Wan young version, old version,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
Yoda. I think that's pretty much it for
Exactly.
those.
That's it for SH Figure Arts Star Wars. Now moving away into Jada Toys. I think
Oh,
you know where this is going. The Invincible line.
No, I want to talk about
I'm
the Street Fighters. I don't care about.
yeah. Jada Toys revealed their Invincible line. I'm very excited. I'm 100% getting it because I love Invincible and no one can stop me. Yeah, that pretty much sums up my opinion on it. I really like the Invincible. I think it looks good. Conquest, I feel like the face looks a bit iffy. Oliver, I feel like was the one they just kind of threw in there. I feel like they could have done Omni Man instead. I feel like that's one that people would have asked for. And yeah, articulation so far looks really good. Unparalleled Universe made a post on his Instagram of him posing the figures and messing around with them. From what I've seen, they look incredible. I cannot wait.
They look really,
Mhm.
yeah. They look promising.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if they're gonna be around that 25, even $30 price range, it seems
Mhm.
really cool. It seems really good. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, I can imagine they'll probably continue to make more and more of
Mhm.
the line, especially like if you get all the invincible variants and stuff, they'll probably
Mhm.
throw those in. And knowing that
Yeah.
they're not afraid to do soft goods, the Omni Man with the soft goods cape and all the others who have
Yeah.
capes like the uh
Sinister Mark.
yes, thank you, him. So yeah, that
Mhm.
would be a really cool line to see, especially if it's
Yeah.
at a cheaper, affordable price for everyone to get.
Exactly.
And speaking of
Yeah.
the lines of
Invincible.
Invincible, we have My Alien Dad, which is going to be by a third-party company. I actually forget the name of it. Apparently, this is their first ever
He's
third-party that they've done.
Zoom rig.
But they haven't shown much. We literally only got a cold
No.
shoulder of him looking
Mhm.
inside, which cool little
Mhm.
opening.
Yeah.
But it already looks
From the looks of
promising
it.
because we can,
Mhm.
yeah, got
Yeah.
soft
From the
goods
looks of it,
cape.
it looks like it's gonna be kind of Mafex-esque, from what I can see. Which
Like
I'm not mad.
it's weird because it's a hybrid because on the bicep you can see it has like a normal cut of how a Mafex would look, but then on the
Yeah.
shoulder it has the opening cut like how a Reveltech does or how like some of the
Mhm.
One Piece or Buzz Mod figures do. So either way, it
Exactly.
looks like it will probably be pretty posable, and because it's third party,
Mhm.
it won't be god awful
Too
expensive.
expensive. Yeah.
So I'd say it's cool.
Exactly.
Bring it on. I'll take any more
I
third
like it.
parties of different franchises that's not just Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Exactly.
All those are
And then,
cool. We need to expand more.
yeah. Another. This is one I kind of like because we had their not first release, but the Unkval figure. They released their Unkval, the black and orange one. It was a really cool figure. It was received wonderfully. Everyone loved it. And then they went ahead and revealed their sports version, which looks really cool. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I know a lot of people are really hyped for it. It comes with a ton of accessories. They're also releasing a 3-pack like they did last time. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is really popular. And I can't wait to see the next one that they reveal because it's looking like this is going to be an entire line that they'll do of different versions.
Yeah, definitely. Because they have that big old monster one that even comes with like extra parts of the other ones ripped
Mhm.
and everything. So
Yeah.
that's cool. I legit would probably want to get one of the football looking ones just so you could try to paint it and make it like the Super Bowl mascot of like the,
Mhm.
the NFL. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I think last third company Mess Toys, they've revealed a little bit. They've given us our first look at Mess Toys Venom. The size of this thing is perfect. And I think it'll
I'm looking
scale
forward to it.
great with your other Best Toys released, your other Marvel Legends releases, even Mafex figures. It looks great. I'm debating on selling my Mafex Venom for this one because it looks so good and I could pay for it with the money I make from my Venom and still make extra money from it. Because it's a third-party company, it'll be around $60 probably, same price as the Superior Spider-Man that they revealed as well. I mean, what more can you complain of? You know?
Yeah, no, it's looking pretty cool, man. I mean, it's
Mhm.
the not that the Reveltech Venom's bad per se, but he's more dynamic. He's more
Mm-hmm.
stylized than being. I
Right.
think he's actually pretty short, like in size compared to some of them. So
Yeah,
it will be nice to have this one that already shows how tall it is and that like it feels like a
exactly.
more a Venom you can put in other like
Mhm.
displays without it looking
Displays.
too out of
Yeah.
place.
Mhm. One thing that
Yeah.
I would like them to do, which I doubt they will do, the Venom Kane Black storyline. I feel like it resembles it quite a bit, that Venom at least. It would be nice if they included like his axe axe of light or whatever
They
it
could
is, and then
they
like
could
the
do that.
unmasked
They could
head.
totally.
Mhm.
Even if they didn't
Not only would it make them a
include
bit
it with
more money,
this,
but
they could make a
Mhm.
variant even. I think that was another list from Hasbro leaked actually that there's supposed to be a Venom 2-pack with a Carnage of some sort, where Venom is
Yeah.
supposed to have an axe and have I think like his eyes are a different color or something. Can't remember.
yeah,
But
it'll be a glowing yellow kind of thing.
yeah, they could. So I will see what they'll do too.
Yeah, that would be nice. And then I already mentioned it, but Superior Spider-Man, Mess Toys. I'm so hyped for this figure.
It's really cool, man. I mean, I just
Yeah.
appreciate the fact that they already the fact that it's coming out so soon, and then secondly, the fact that the stand that we're getting for the figure was changed last minute with like within a month that we're supposed to get this figure. It was just such a minute problem, like first world problem type thing where like if the
Mhm.
stand wasn't changed, it wouldn't really have mattered too much. Like
Mhm.
it would have been better if it was changed, but it didn't matter. But the fact that they went
Mhm.
out of their way to update the stand within a month of the figure releasing to make
Yeah.
fans happy is really cool and like just shows.
Mhm.
I mean, shoot, look at any other companies when they try to do something like that. It rarely happens. There's very few times they actually end up hearing what fans are saying before something comes out, and they don't change it. They're like, well, sucks to suck, I guess. Just gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna buy it anyway. But
I could easily
so
see
yeah.
this figure, or I could easily see their company getting a license because
Definitely,
they're doing
man. If they
so
keep up
good.
with their stuff,
Like if they become an official company, I think they would succeed so much. Not only would they then be getting funding from another company so that they can make more figures and make the quality even better, but at the same time, I mean, look at it. It's perfect. Yeah. And that's kind of it for third-party companies, I think. Yeah, that's it for third-party companies. Moving into a reveal I think you're very happy about. Figma Pomni. I will let you take the lead on this one.
So one, I'm a sucker for the show. It's not a show that I thought I was going to like. It's definitely very weird. It's not for everyone. It's definitely not for children. There's so many parents that let their kids watch that, thinking just because it's colorful and goofy looking that it's like okay to watch. But there's a lot of undertones. There's a lot of like there's a whole lore. There's like story, like whatever same type of fandom you would find for FNAF or stuff like that. But either way, the characters' designs are very funny and quirky, and I thought it definitely would have been cool to get figures of them. So when the Nindroid announced they were making Pomni, I picked it up because I enjoyed the show. I thought it was funny, and I did the review on it and stuff, and doing my impression and all that stuff for Kane.
Yeah,
it was really good. But I didn't like I don't like Nindroids to be honest too much. I like the Good Smile Nindroids because they fall apart very easily. Like they don't have joints. They instead just have swappable parts of straight hand, bent arm, and sometimes you get stuck with some of them where they are stuck like that, or they don't have an extra hand or something. So when I saw that Figma is actually going to be making a fully articulated one that will be bigger and stuff, I think that'll be really fun because I could already think of a lot of posts or stuff I could do for the videos and things. So I'm looking forward to it at least, and I'd love to see them do the other characters.
Yeah, it would be nice. I haven't started watching it, but I've seen a bunch of clips come up on my TikTok from the show, and it looks pretty interesting. And I could see them doing so many figures for it. Like if they did a Kane figure, that would be pretty cool.
I would love it. I love them all.
I feel like you would love that.
It would be. I just have so many jokes I could do, so many like things I could attempt, especially like with just the voice impressions alone. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if they'll do well enough, if anyone gives a rip enough.
Yeah, exactly. And more Figma. There's 2 releases for Demon Slayer. There is a Buzzmod Butterfly Girl. We're going to call her that because I don't know her actual name.
I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about now. Not to be confused with the Shinobi?
Yeah, Shinobu.
Not her, but it's like her adopted like sister. That
it starts with
the younger
K.
one.
That's all I know.
The one who's kind of like a love interest for Tanjiro a bit. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
the demon who fights her older
Mhm.
sister. I forget his
Doma.
name too. It's just
Doma.
cool that we're finally getting another demon for crying out loud. The fact that like
Yeah,
you have a
exactly.
series called Demon Slayer, but you got almost no one for them to be slaying. Like
Yeah,
it's a little
exactly.
weird.
I mean, one thing I'm looking. Oh wait, no. This very quickly correction. This isn't from Figma. This is from BuzzMod.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
I
really
saw.
looking forward to their upper one, Kokushibo.
There's a
If
lot,
they
bro.
do
I
Kokushibo,
would be fun just to get Muzan Kibuchiki himself. You know, Michael
Mhm.
Jackson, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't revealed anything. Like SH Figuarts hasn't revealed a Muzan Kabuki. I feel like
I feel
that
like
might be one that they're waiting to release until the
the
final movie
final
comes out, so they can give him like his full power look. That would be one that I
make
would
it make
be
his
interested in.
giant baby form.
Exactly. That's the one they're gonna release.
That's the one they're gonna make.
Yeah.
Would suck.
That's it for imports and third parties. Now, this next segment, we're going to bring in a new host. He hasn't been introduced on the podcast yet, but he will be an ongoing host for a little bit. Let's very quickly introduce him. We'll cut there and introduce MLC.
All right,
He's ready
guy.
to join, you know?
That sounds
What time
good.
is it, actually? It's 2:48. I'll text MLC and be like, yo, whenever you want to join, hit up the Discord.
What away? Is there anything else?
Actually, screw that. I'm going to call him and annoy him. Yo.
Hello.
Whenever you're ready, join the invite link that I sent to the Discord.
All right.
Yeah. So it'll set you up. You literally just need to set up your camera wherever you want it. So
Okay.
it's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. When you get in, your display name, put your display name as a period because I'm trying to get the display names to be as short as possible so I can crop them.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you're ready, just join.
All right.
See you soon.
All right. Wait.
All right. And do we want to like leave the rest of the thing to record with him when he's here? I feel like that should be fair.
I guess.
Record.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You know what? While we're here, we should choose poser of the week.
Oh,
I still
Well,
haven't done that.
have you like
Anyone
people
that
know
you
about the
have in mind?
hashtag?
They know about
I
it. They just don't
don't.
submit.
I don't because I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's cool
Any
art I've
videos that
seen,
you've seen?
but not people who have used the hashtag.
Yeah. Let's very quickly go to this. Go to the hashtags of this video. Figure Society posing. Videos. No, not videos. Hashtags. There's four posts under the hashtag, and all of them are from the Figure Society account. So we're gonna choose some rando. We can choose nerd or vanity. There's the poser of the week. Okay.
Pick the.
I'm gonna go to
pick
my
the sponsor.
posing collection. Exactly. Or you're a sponsor. He's not my sponsor yet. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. I still haven't gotten a reply. Okay, I'm gonna go inspiration. Let's see if there's a recent post from anyone that I could choose. I don't want to like. I was thinking, oh, I could choose Lethal. He did his little Superman week. That would be cool. No. Lethal is already popular enough. He doesn't need the hype of Figure Society helping him out, you know? Poses. Is there any that are like in here?
I don't know.
That's Lethal
I got-
again. Not choosing Hot Figs. That's a no. You know what? Why don't we choose Rap Rap
His Superman one?
with his Superman post? Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, that would be a good one.
I think that's a good one. He's not too popular, and he deserves a lot more followers, in my opinion. So I think that's one we could easily choose. Yeah, I think that's it. That'll be our poser of the week.
Sweet.
Let's just chill on the live until MLC joins. So, to anyone watching, Rap is was a contestant in the tournament of posing, and yeah, he is a very good poser, and he recently did a Superman post that was very good. I like.
Is there anyone? Is there people in the live?
There's nobody in this live. So yeah, I think, has anyone even read my messages? Like, okay, a bunch of people read it in the We Are Guts group chat.
What are they gonna do?
A
Cut off
bunch of people
budget?
read it
I'm gonna
in
grab
the
a
Fruit
beer.
Talkers. I'm sorry, what? Shifter Lads and then read it in the Coliseum.
It's just
Yo.
you gotta have it once it's been more consistent. That's something where you can have more people, be knowing the time to when to watch it.
Exactly. I mean, is this podcast really going to be consistent? It's been a month since we recorded the last episode. Like,
And
Let's be
that's
honest
all
here.
up to you, buddy.
this ain't
It's all up
consistent.
to you. Be
The thing is,
consistent.
now that I'm going to be starting work, I'm not even going to be able to. Like, oh, did I end up telling you that I'm applying for a new job and I'm getting an interview soon, pretty soon?
I heard
So-
someone did that. I don't know if that was you though. I think there was another person I heard
Yeah,
from the grapevine.
from the grapevine. TikTok or YouTube Studio. Let's go in here. Analytics. Views 39,000. Nice. Analytics. Content. The live hasn't been uploaded yet, so I can't really look at it. Okay. YouTube. We're gonna go to YouTube and we're gonna switch to the Figure Society account so I can look at the live. Look at this. Look at this. Lovely. I'm gonna like it. There's one person watching. Guess who that is?
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
You do that. Figure Society. How fast did this go through? Oh, it goes through like really fast. Okay, perfect. Okay. What does show comments on the stage look like? I can't do that apparently. I need to pay to do that. I don't want to pay. I wish there was a way to like turn this thing off. That would be lovely. Anyways, what up, people? Other than me, yeah. Hey, 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 we got a Tanjiro review that went up this morning. So far, it's looking like it's just as much as the other ones. Hey, 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 I just realized I never like updated the thumbnail or anything to make it look good. Is there a way to do the thumbnail right now, actually? What is this? I can't do the thumbnail. Who cares? It's fine. What up, people? How's it going? We're currently empty live, waiting for Wesley. You know what I mean? Whoa! 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 This one.
I have returned.
Yeah, they're done.
You get to be the biggest square.
I'm just trying out all the other things because like when MLC joins. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I just don't know if this is gonna work. It would be nice if it could.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think it will. I think we'll just split it into a thing. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be added to the bottom. That'd be nice. Like, I wish there was a way to like customize it. Edit layout. Got it. Add an item. What can I add? Oh wait. Yo! Yo! Add camera slot. Oh, this is so much nicer. I can like make my own camera slots. Okay.
Oh, you can
Hold
like
up.
line them up.
Yeah. This is so nice. Add item. Camera slot. Like a random person. Okay. This looks good. Once MLC joins, this one will be taken up. Hold up.
Done.
I wish there was a way to like add item, add camera slot, add you right there, and then like where to like add a media slot. You know, what is a media slot?
I don't know.
This one. Save. Save new layout. Perfect. This looks good. Yo! Add to the stage. There's my boy. What up, my guy? I thought you were showing your face, bucko. We can hear you messing around with your phone. That's about it.
All right, what's up?
What up? How you
So-
doing?
All right, so are we starting like right now or?
Whenever you're
mean-
ready. We've kind of just been chilling, waiting for you in the live because we are live right now. By the way, just letting you know.
Okay, because
You should know.
I was gonna say, is it cool if I do like a little intro where I'm just like salutations everyone, and then I take off my mask?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Because I literally the way I ended it off was let's very quickly introduce our new host, so I can cut to a screen of you. Also,
Add like a Discord notification sound effect. Doo-doo.
exactly that would be cool. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do, MLC, your camera. This is really weird. The way I'm going to crop it, so I'm going to zoom in and then remove that little. You see the username in the corner of your screen?
Mhm.
Yeah. Can you move you like you see how I'm in the center between here and here?
Well,
He pretty much
right,
wants you to be back far enough that he can crop the sides of your borders without getting that
Mhm.
little thing.
like right here.
Yeah, like, and then move this way. Boom, perfect. There we go.
By the
Okay.
way, Colton, couldn't
Yeah.
if we were to do it like this, you have the live thing. Does that record that live counter
It doesn't,
above, like
no.
on the actual? Okay, so
No,
if it
he joined
doesn't
the
have
actual
that, can you put like the? Are you able to put images on the screen, or is it stuck with only our borders?
There's a media slot, but the only thing is that I would need to save all of those pictures to my computer.
Well, for future reference, because if there's ever just 3 people, you can have the one slot on the top right just be taken up of the Figure Society logo.
Yeah, that would be nice actually. That's what I've been thinking. Okay, I'm very quickly taking a look at the live and seeing how it looks on here. It doesn't look that bad on the live. That's perfect. Okay. Ugh. Whenever Wesley's ready, we're gonna get started.
Yeah, sorry. I'm got a few packages I need to ship out later today, so I was making sure.
Ooh,
I
what
had
are they for?
stuff for him. Things I sold. I sold the Mayflex
Nice.
Deadpool, and this I needed an envelope because it's just the head of the
Yeah.
I didn't hear that last part. So when Wesley was like saying things I stole, I thought he said things I stole. I was like, wait, what?
Close enough.
Yeah, he's a thief actually.
I
Anyway,
stole
we're gonna
money.
very quickly create a new album. Add photos. We're gonna add all of the Marvel Legends to this album that we're gonna be covering. Okay. I think that's all of the Marvel Legends we're going to be covering. Okay, so I had to really nitpick how many we're going to cover because there's a lot of reveals. So the ones we're going to be recovering are Maximum Deadpool, the Doctor Doom reissue from the Fantastic Four, Mephisto, the Iron Man 2-pack that just got released, all of the Magic the Gathering releases, and then the new Mysterio and Strongman that got revealed.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are going to be the ones we're going to be covering.
All right.
Is Doctor Doom
Alright, whenever
the
you're
only
ready.
reissue?
Your intro. It was the only reissue that I saw.
There is a reissue of Jonah Jameson retro card and the Rhino.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. That and who else? There was one other. Sandman.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it was.
Mhm.
Was there a
This
Spider-Man?
dude just left. There wasn't a Spider-Man reissue. No. There was a Spider-Man that got revealed, but there wasn't a reissue.
Oh, I thought it was so weird. I was on Hobby Geeky the other day, and I saw 2 Marvel Legends listings on Hobby Geeky.
Really?
Yeah,
Which
it had pay
ones?
later and everything. It was the Walmart exclusive ones. I don't know why they had pay later. I saw they're more money. I think it's like $30
Yeah.
to pre-order them. And I was like, I've never seen a Marvel Legend on Hobby Geeky's website.
All right.
Anyways,
Well,
all right.
Can we
Whenever
begin?
MLC is ready, we'll get started.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah.
Look at him all crisscross applesauced up.
How points at?
Okay. Do your little intro, MLC.
Salutations, folks. It's me, Marvel Legends content. For this podcast, I'll go ahead and do mask off.
Perfect. Damn. Look at that fine piece of meat.
Yo, Aiden, you missed it. Spider-Man was just here.
Anyways, this is our little special guest for the Marvel Legends side of the Figure Society. Whenever we're covering Marvel Legends, we will be bringing the Marvel Legends content onto the podcast to talk about the Marvel Legends because, you know, his name is kind of resembling of why.
Well, you better know something, or else that's false advertising.
Exactly. Exactly.
Very ironic.
All right. Let's get started with the reveals. Starting off with, I think, the most exciting reveal out of all of our recent Marvel Legends, Maximum Deadpool. MLC, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, when I first saw it, I couldn't help but think about the Deadpool that came out for the Juggernaut wave not too long ago, or actually was quite a long time ago. But I just thought to myself that it looked exactly just like that Deadpool, just, you know, on the Bob and Deadpool 2-pack body mold.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's a completely new mold. If you look at it, it's completely new. They've sculpted in like all of his all of his pieces for like his armor kind of esque thing. It looks really good.
Yeah. It also kind of surprised me that they managed to add toe articulation with the feet that he does have on the figure, because I was never really expecting that from Hasbro, because they always like did like the more flat kind of like Spider-Man feet when it came with the toe articulation.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to see that they're branching out with it. It does look really good. I love the accessories that it's coming with, because the main reason I'm getting it, obviously, it'd be nice to have another Deadpool. But at the same time, he comes with all of those guns that are looking really cool. And it would just be nice to have a Deadpool for like an X-Men shelf, because I have my Mafex Deadpool for my anti-hero shelf. So it'd be nice to branch out.
I'd say my one complaint about the figure is the swords are too small. I would prefer for the blade to actually be longer.
I agree. I see what you mean. I think it kind of is this. They're the exact same swords that we've been given for all of our other Marvel Legends Deadpools.
Yeah.
Like, and it's kind of weird. Like,
like
if they gave us like actual katana, that would be nice. You were saying, Wesley?
When it comes to like the weapons, sometimes it's nice when they are bendy so that like they don't break, but at the same time, when they are bendy, it makes it so they warp, even if they're in the holster, and I don't like that. I wish they would stay a little more sturdy.
Yeah.
And It's a cool looking. I think out of all the Maximum, it is one of the more interesting looking ones, or at least it
Mhm.
seems like one of the best deals out of all of them so far.
Yeah.
But it is a little jarring when we did have that Bob and Deadpool 2-pack, because that 2-pack did
Mhm.
cost the same price. It was $50. And you got 2 figures, and they had a lot of accessories. The only downside
Mhm.
to that pack was that they were just reused bodies. Like that Deadpool
Yeah.
was the Renew Your Vows, but it
Uh-huh.
wasn't a bad body to reuse. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
highly articulated body. So
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, the Renew Your Vows was very popular when it first came out because of, that was not only like the first time we've seen a Spider-Man figure with toe joints, but it's also like the most articulated Spider-Man that we had. And then
Yeah, because they
obviously,
started implementing the diaphragm joint.
yeah, and
Yeah.
obviously the Maximum came out, and then that became the best Marvel Legends Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Honestly, I kind of disagree with that statement because the neck articulation that's been like hyped up for so long, it doesn't really work that well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't move like the imports. To be honest, they've actually done a better job with their. I don't know if you've ever had any of theirs, but the GI Joe figures by Hasbro have been having neck joints like for a while now, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually
Um,
do own a GI Joe figure.
so
Yeah.
I don't understand why it took them this long to finally start doing some. Then again, there
Yeah.
was the Nolan Venom 2-pack. Null had a neck joint. The Final
Mhm.
Stand
He
retro
did.
card Spider-Man, he had a neck joint even. And then what was that Iron Man Bob Ross designed one of the drawings for? He had like the huge circle pads and stuff.
I know what one you're
He was
talking
in the
about. Yeah.
he was in the controller Build-A-Figure wave. He had a
Something
neck joint too.
something pretty interesting is that also the movie Deadpool Marvel Legend also has a neck joint.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yes, he had one too. So it's a little weird that it feels like this feels like mostly the same Spider-Man from like articulation wise that we've had with an added neck joint, but neck
Mhm.
joints aren't anything new. So again, that's why it just kind of felt like
Yeah.
all of the Maximum style, like the Maximum name kind of goes into the accessories more, I guess.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
I
I don't see myself using those webs.
I can understand why they did this whole Maximum series in the first place. It's kind of just to compete with the import companies to try to make Marvel Legends just as good. Um, Now, the thing is, Hasbro will never be like Mafex or SH Figuarts because they have much more expensive and more like better plastic, while Hasbro uses a more cheaper alternative. But I do like how Marvel Legends can last longer than most imports because over time, the imports will get very loose. They'll get like depending on how old
They're
they
more
are. But
durable.
yeah,
They're way more durable because they can be like you can give a child a Marvel Legend and have him chuck it, and it probably can survive. Versus if you give him an import and chuck it, it's
yeah.
probably not gonna survive.
It's snapping into a million pieces. Let's be honest.
hmm
Yeah.
And
And then another Marvel Legends reveal.
Hmm.
Mephisto.
oh, that was
Mephisto.
my favorite reveal actually because I have been waiting for a Marvel Legends Mephisto to come out for so long because the only Mephisto we had ever like figure wise was the Diamond Select one. And that one's very outdated and it's very hard to get now.
And yeah, and then there was gonna be, remember that Ghost Rider that has a lot of that failed? He was gonna
Yeah,
be in that pack. So
Mhm.
then we didn't get that either. And that throne looks really cool, like the detail and everything on it.
Mhm.
Something
Yeah,
that
like not only are we getting a Mephisto figure, but we're getting a deluxe, pretty much. He's getting a throne. He's getting a ton of accessories. It looks
He's
really
pretty tall,
good.
ain't he?
yeah,
Like,
He's a pretty tall figure too.
something that actually definitely interested me because I remember Hasbro announced a Mephisto not too long ago, like when the Robbie Reyes was like also announced, but we never heard anything from that since then. So to get a Mephisto now, it's kind of surprising. And also, what most surprised me was the cloth cape that they are adding, along with the
Yeah.
cloth
the
like
cloth cape?
It comes with the
Yeah,
cloth
I guess
cape.
I must have missed that. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it gives you the chance to either use a plastic one or a cloth one, so it gives you both. And obviously, most people are going to use the cloth one because if you use the plastic
Oh, for
one,
sure.
he can't sit on his throne.
Yeah. Which is
Okay.
really nice. And then moving into, I think this is the most recent Hasbro reveal that we have for Marvel Legends. The Mysterio retro card. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's too animated for me.
Does he have butterfly joints? Because the shots kind of I can't tell. from
Yes, he does.
pictures. Okay.
He does.
That already is gonna make it better than the last Mysterio.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
still, I know what you
I
mean.
think-
The cartoon, is it based off the animated?
it's
Or is it
based off of the animated series. One thing I don't like
okay.
about these retro card waves, they choose when they want to go animated. Like, we've already gotten a retro card Mysterio. Why couldn't you have just re-released that and maybe repainted it better? I don't understand why we need this animated series version, because it gets to the point where it's too oversaturated, that it looks too childish and cartoony, which is like, yes, it is based off of a cartoon, but at the same time,
I think yeah. I feel like if they wanted to go into the cartoon style, they should go all the way and like add the shading and stuff. But I don't like this, like, it gives like Spidey and his amazing friends like style of like not
Yeah.
having much detail, not much depth, which really makes it feel more like a toy than an action figure. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one that was revealed with, oh wait, no, you haven't even given your opinion on Mysterio, Mr. Marvel Legends content.
Let him get up. Let him get up.
When I first saw it, I was definitely a little bit excited because it's been a while since we got a Mysterio. I was more of hoping it was a comic book Mysterio rather than like one based off the cartoon. It seems like the only new thing I saw out of it was the head sculpt one, where it's like a pink or purple kind of like
Ghost effect.
and then just a normal like head.
It is nice to have the normal head. The tendril, I think it's a tentacle, like an octopus type thing that's coming through the Mysterio skull. That's actually from the lizard Build-A-Figure wave. Mysterio, he had that, but you could barely see it because it was covered under the fog with a mask and stuff.
Yeah. It definitely looks good, and I like that they're finally giving us more of the Sinister Six. But like I said, it gets to the point where it's too animated, and you can't enjoy it at that point.
It's honestly so weird how Hasbro has kind of gotten rid of the whole original Marvel Legends boxes, and they're always going with these like retro card type boxes.
Yeah, it's very rarely, and it's actually, someone made a good point about like, not that any of the Hasbro figures are never any good, but it is crazy to think like collecting them as long as we have now, and it feels like from point A to point B, there hasn't been enough evolution for the figures, like in quality and certain things. Because I was looking at the Falcon, not the U.S. Agent 2-pack, based off the Thunderbolts one for Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about the box and how like the box looks all new and fancy, so it kind of like tricks you into thinking, hey, look at this is a new cool figure. But then the actual figure seen in hand, it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling the same vibes of the one we got way back when Disney Plus first started and we had the Falcon and Winter Soldier wave of US Agent. Like, it's more accurate now, but still like same articulation with my pinless. I think that's the only thing that's really been upgraded over this time. And it's just kind of like, you look at these other like import companies, Jada, and they're constantly evolving, constantly actually like implementing new stuff. And I feel like by the time Hasbro finally does it, they're doing it because of backlash, not because they're actually trying to innovate anything.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the Gamerverse line, or not Gamerverse, the what's it called? Magic the Gathering line. I don't like it because they're charging $15 for a cardboard card. Like, they're charging
those
$35 normally.
I think like it wouldn't be that
charge
bad if you're already paying that much because you're a Magic the Gathering fan. But like for us, we are buying the figure for the figure. So to us, it just feels like a nuisance. Especially with the bodies they're using, because like that anti-agent Venom, it looks cool seeing the anti-agent Venom, but then you see he still has the spikes on him, which I don't know if you know, he's not supposed to have those.
He's not supposed
so they
to,
really are. They really are being lazy. They just took the other Agent Venom slap the white paint on, called it a day, and now it's more money
Yeah.
because it comes with those cards.
I mean, like even CT Toys went to the effort of shaving down the shoulder pads. Like the
They
fact that
actually
a
made new
bootleg
armor plates,
company,
yeah.
exactly, a bootleg company is doing better than an actual official licensed company. That's insane to me. Like,
Yeah. Honestly, when I first saw the whole Magic the Gathering type thing, I was kind of annoyed because to get a figure, you had to also pay for a card that nobody really wanted. It was kind of a very useless collaboration.
mhm.
When I first saw the anti-Agent Venom, I immediately just thought of the Agent Venom that just came out. And I was like, yeah, that's just a very lazy repaint. When the Iron Spider MJ was shown, I think that was like the one I hated the most because it was just pure laziness and it was just
It could have been cool if they would have actually put like the
Mm.
new female joints in, like double jointed, have it butterfly joints and the ab crunch. That would have been a sick figure right there. But nope,
yeah.
not old.
The only one I actually really liked was the Battle Damage Spider-Man because the last time we
Same.
got a Battle Damage Spider-Man was back in the Toy Biz days.
Mhm.
So
And
it's
it's
that
nice
one
to see
definitely-
they went in and they
that-
put
that- yeah.
detail into it.
yeah, it's just nice.
They
to
completely
see
molded a
it.
new head, and it has hair sticking out. It's nice.
Mhm.
It
It's
looks
definitely the coolest looking one out of the group. Again, though, it would have been nice to see them reuse a body that's what I don't get when they have a body that does have more articulation and they choose to reuse an older one, because I'm pretty sure that body
Mhm.
they use is more reminiscent of like the first
the original retro card.
the retro card, yeah, the original retro card one, because at the time that was considered the best one. But
Mhm.
Mhm.
That
I
one,
don't know, it's still cool looking, but it could have
Yeah.
been better.
it's more Renew Your Vows type body rather than the retro one because
I wish it was though, because it doesn't have toe joints. I don't think
no, it does. It does.
No, wait, it
Does
does.
it?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
it does it.
Now looking at the
Yeah,
photo
it
now.
does.
If it has toe joints, okay, then never mind. That means okay, never mind. It is better than I thought it was.
Yeah. I know a lot of people complain saying that they preferred it to be on the maximum body mold. My issue is the maximum body mold is supposed to represent a much more younger Peter Parker because it's Peter in his like younger days. So that means we would got like a very young battle damaged Peter, and the Renew Your Vows one is more of like an older type Peter, and I actually like that body mold because I like how Peter's a little bit more muscular. Now I'm not saying like
More
Peter should be all
stocky.
like huge and all that, but he should at least have a little bit of muscle on him.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Which
I
is
like
like nobody would be mad at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
like-
mind the.
then-
I remember when people go back and forth with the fantasy body and the
Mhm.
what's it called? There's the fantasy and the Renew Your Vows. People went back and forth with. I don't think
Yeah.
the fantasy was bad. I just thought he was too small.
Yeah.
So
That-
I
that was-
preferred the Renew Your Vows one.
Yeah, I actually really loved the Amazing Fantasy when it first came out because, again, the only time we got like a first appearance Spider-Man was back in the Toy Biz days. So it's just nice to see old figures get like made with like newer technology, and just we get something like new from it.
Yes, new
Yeah, I
Fignology.
Yeah, exactly. One
Figioneering.
actually, this is a perfect segue. They released that Invincible Iron Man 2-pack. It's the exact same body as the Extremis, except it's repainted and it looks way better, in my opinion. Not only that, but it has the original diaphragm joint, but it also has an ab crunch, allowing for better posing. I think I might sell the Extremis Iron Man that I have now for this one because it just looks so good compared to the Extremis. Like, don't get me wrong, I like my Extremis Iron Man, but it can't pose.
Mhm.
Like,
I liked that one a lot. But yeah, I'm giving it an ab crunch will definitely help make it, get more
Mhm.
poses done with it, make it cooler.
Mhm.
I didn't mind the colors too much on it though. I don't mind the
Mm.
brighter because I do remember us when we were working on that one post wanting to make it brighter or like make it more saturated and less
saturated. Mhm.
a less pale red, but I know it was accurate.
Yeah.
But I am curious to see how that new one, because as soon as I get that new one, I'm taking my Gundam pen and I'm putting the painting the black lines.
Lines in it.
That would
Yeah.
just make it pop. So
This
much
new
more.
one is a much deeper red, and I really like that. It gives it more of that armor look. At least that's my opinion. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason why I was excited about the 2-pack was because we are finally getting a comic book Mandarin.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think we got a Mandarin figure at all.
No.
Not
Here-
a comic book one, no.
Yeah, here's my one thing about the Iron Man, and I know this is gonna, be a lot of debate, but I don't think Iron Man needs much of an ab crunch. And the reason for that is for how Iron Man is in the comics, since the friends like what material his suit is made out of, I don't think Iron Man would need to like do stuff like that. Like where
No,
he
I
needs,
I,
like,
Yeah.
I get what you mean. It's a suit. It's not supposed, but still to be able to hit some of the basic pose, like when you have him in a landing pose, or even like the more iconic shot of Iron Man where he's like got his fist curled and he's like bent over more. You still can't hit
Yeah.
some of those without having a joint, and they've done it
That and
before
his
with
like
other ones. Like,
repulsor beam.
yeah,
Like his repulsor beam, I could see him using that ab crunch a lot more. That's one that I would like. Exactly. Yeah. Wesley
like he
gets
doesn't
it.
need to go.
had
He
to
doesn't
be-
need to go as far as Spider-Man. Definitely, like he doesn't need to be able to like
Hmm.
touch his toes or something like that. But
Hmm.
still, to have some type would be nice.
yeah,
Exactly.
that I understand because I know a lot of people want to pose Iron Man with like a landing pose where it's like fists on the ground and like other arm is raised up. That's a
And
very common pose for Iron Man, so I understand why people appreciate the new like ab crunch. I appreciate it because it gives us the much more articulated Iron Man, but it's just sometimes the articulation seems a little unnecessary.
I'm glad they added that because it
Now-
definitely could have been lazy and just slapped the new paint on it and threw on that Tony Stark head and called it a day.
Exactly.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm glad they did that.
But instead, they
I
decided
would-
to put in the extra effort.
I would have liked, because it's hard to tell from the photos. I don't think it does, but it would be nice to have butterfly joints for it because now that is something Iron Man does that you would want for how he's moving his repulsors and stuff. Like imagine having an Iron Man that could do that with a shot that you're taking like this, have the arms go
Mhm.
crisscross.
That would be nice.
Some imports can't even do that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually would be pretty
Um,
nice now that you mention it. So yeah.
Mhm. And then moving into reissues. Reissues for Marvel Legends, there's 4 main ones. There's the retro carded Doctor Doom, which is one that people have been waiting for a while. There's retro carded Sandman, retro card Rhino, and the retro card J. Jonah Jameson. They all got reissues. People are really excited about the Sandman.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
Mr. Sandman,
I actually
Sing me a dream. Boom, 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 boom.
Mr. Sandman.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Continue.
I was actually really excited about the Sandman because the only Sandman I have right now is the Diamond Select, which is still a pretty good
Mhm.
Sandman because of the little sand tornado effect.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, when I went to a Walmart that was not in my hometown, because I heard about how Hasbro had like the action figure displays with
Mhm.
like the Marvel Legends, the GI Joes, and like I think that's about it. Maybe they had other
Yeah.
ones. So I was hoping to look for those displays and then like the figures and everything, and I actually found the J. Jonah Jameson, and
Right.
I was very excited about it because I've been needing a comic book J. Jonah Jameson for a while because I've just been stuck with the movie one. But I also found the Yelena and Red Guardian 2-pack,
Yeah.
and that was pretty cool.
Did you end up getting it?
No, because I'm not a big fan of Red Guardian, like movie wise, because I just don't like how he doesn't come with his shield.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
fair.
definitely would have got the Sentry and U.S. Agent 2-pack if I found it.
Mm-hmm. One that I've seen that they're going to release, which I feel like is so lazy and we don't need. They're going to do a Void and Vanessa, or whatever her name is, 2-pack. Like, their boss, whoever that is. That's one I don't think we really need, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Void is just such a lazy repaint. It's going to be a black body with white pupils. Like, come on. You know?
I think it would have been cool to see, like, for example, now that I think about it, how often, or because I actually can't think of one on the top of my head, how often are Marvel Legend MCU figures like posable? Like, I can't think of an MCU figure right now that has a butterfly joint.
I think let me very quickly scan the collection here. I think you're actually right.
the Spider-Man Homecoming has a butterfly joint.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All of the-
Is Spider-Man the only one?
No,
Spider-Man No Way Home figures.
the Black Panther ones also have butterfly joints.
Okay. Yes.
He's right.
Yeah, and if
So they
I'm
just-
correct,
Okay.
I do think that one of the Captain Americas have a butterfly joint along with the Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, no Iron Man has a butterfly joint. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly,
There's
a
only
lot of
one
the-
butterfly. Actually, I gotta get that Iron Man. There's one Marvel Legend. It was a part of that retro carded wave that was like based off the Iron Man like retro carded
Mhm.
wave. That was the
Yeah.
only Iron Man I've seen that had butterfly joints.
Also, the Deadpool has butterfly joints as well, but that's more like
Yeah, that's right.
than Marvel. I mean, it's kind of like a mix between the two.
Yeah. I was just curious because
Yeah.
I was like trying to think about it. I didn't have too many pop up in my head because like the Caps right there don't. Thor I don't think has. Did Ant-Man? Did like
No, Ant-Man doesn't.
Ant-Man
Yeah.
and Wasp?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't. No.
So yeah.
Most of their figures really don't have good articulation when it comes to MCU.
It would
Like
be
I've
nice to see,
tried
'cause
to sit down. I've tried to sit down and pose some of my MCU figures, but the articulation is just so bad on them that it gets to the point where you get annoyed trying to pose
I
it.
feel like because when it comes to the MCU ones, I think I would prefer if I'm going to get an MCU figure, I think I would like want it to look as much as possible like the person. So that's usually how I would go with the import ones. Because I just can't even just like thinking of photography right now, I feel like I can't pull off cool posts with an MCU Marvel Legend. Like there's very few I think I could
I
make
have
it work
a
with.
new dare for you. Your next post needs to be an MCU Marvel Legends.
I'm gonna just steal a Black Panther or something. Like the ones that are masked
Yeah.
characters, I think would be the most easy to do.
There are definitely a lot of like very limited articulation MCU figures, but like obviously if you have like a Spider-Man, you can definitely pull off a lot of cool poses with it.
Oh yeah.
But it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is supposed to be very agile.
He better
Along
be.
with the new Daredevil Born Again figure that's coming out, that's gonna have butterfly joint.
Oh, it
He
has to.
does?
Yeah.
I thought it didn't.
The only one
I
that
know it had the
doesn't
new
is
diaphragm joint.
the only one that doesn't is the Punisher.
That
Okay.
doesn't surprise me, actually.
I mean, if that Daredevil does have
Yeah.
butterfly joints, then that will make it much better.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna very quickly double check. Unless there's any reveals that you guys want to cover that I forgot about, I think that's it for reveals. So
Trying to think. Are we allowed to talk about CG toys?
Yeah.
we already covered Mess Toys, yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. cool. Did you talk about the CG toys Daredevil?
Ooh, CT Toys Daredevil. I just thought about that. Yeah, we didn't cover that.
Yeah.
CT Toys
And
is
did you
finally
say
coming
anything
out
about
with a Daredevil figure.
Did you say anything about the Batman CT?
Well, that released a while ago.
Okay, well, not too long. Okay, but we also covered a bunch of other stuff that was announced a while ago.
I feel like it only
Yeah,
seems
sure.
right to release something or to talk about something.
Yeah. I mean, CT Toys Daredevil, this is one that you especially have been waiting for, MLC. I know you've been
Absolutely.
waiting.
I'm still mad at you, Irvin, for the false hope that
Yeah.
you gave me not too long ago.
Yeah, a while ago there was a post that was made that was like a fake account, and it
Oh, the
said that
fake
CT
one?
Toys Daredevil was coming. Yeah, and I told MLC and I sent him the post, and I was like, "Dude, it's your dream. It's finally coming." And I texted him like an hour later. So about that, apparently.
Yeah, he had the nerve. He had the nerve to tell me, "Well, while you're whining, I'm gonna be sitting here with my official Mayfix Daredevil." I was like, Screw you, man.
And then to help him out, I kept on sending him links about like Daredevil that he could buy. Like Sam Figures was selling his, and I was like, "Yo, here you go."
You
Then
know
he would be
what's
like, "I don't have
actually-
$100."
What's funny is there's actually a Japanese website that is selling a Maplex Daredevil for around $65. I was just about to buy it with no hesitation because I thought I had no other options left until the CT Toys one got announced. I was like, just gonna cancel that order. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can just imagine
I
like
would have
Spider Criminal.
Just wait for the CT, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely liked to question a lot.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyways, that is it for reveals. Now that we've talked about that, moving into our weekly. Well, I can't really say weekly. We haven't posted a video in a month. Our videoly tradition poser of the week. MLC. We haven't updated you on this. So for poser of the week, we decided to hit about 30 minutes ago when we were waiting for MLC on live. Actually, pretty much what poser of the week is. Every week we will submit a new person who's made a post that we really liked and we think deserves a lot more attention on their account. And if you would like to submit one, be sure to put a hashtag. What was the hashtag? Hashtag Figure Society posing underneath your video. And we will then look through the hashtag and we will check out all those hashtags and see which video we would choose for the Figure Society of the week. Just be sure you pop it up on there. And then this week's poser of the week is Rap Rap. Rap Rap was a contestant in the tournament of posing, hosted by Wesley, and he recently made a Superman post that was very good. He puts a lot of work into his posts, and they honestly are absolutely incredible. And I really think he deserves that extra little bit of just recognition on his account. I'll play his video.
Yeah,
right now.
dude, he's pretty good with his stuff because, like, I don't know if you know this, he's stuck with like an older phone, so that's actually why he usually doesn't do videos and stuff, especially for the comp,
Yeah.
because he doesn't like the video quality. And that just impressed me even further with his stuff, considering that how much he's held back by like the equipment he's using,
Phone quality.
but what he's
yeah.
still able to pull off is very impressive.
Anyways, here is Rap Rap's post. So I'll cut it there and just insert the post. You know, that's how we
Insert
do that.
Superman music.
Exactly. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted for that. I
I'm
might just
gonna-
cover it up with like another song.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fake reaction to. Oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Or you could just go look at it.
Yeah.
I guess. Do I have to?
Yeah. Anyways, that is it for this episode of Figure Society. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you would like to see more, be sure to leave a comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay updated on all of the Figure Society news. There we go.
Stay amazing.
Outro complete. Outro complete. Oh my god, what is Wesley doing?
I had to something. It showed someone started calling me, and I didn't recognize that number, so I was slowly trying to reach my hand to click
Stop
the
it.
hang up button.
So
Anyways,
watch
that's this episode done. That's the episode done. Now I just need to download it from YouTube and edit it.
Get to work. Get to work, Blonde.
Get to work, you monkey! Unless I pay Wesley.
How much?
$2.
$2.
You get $2 for edit video.
$2 and a Skittle.
You get specifically a yellow Skittle.
Exactly.
Yellow is
I'll send it in a little envelope with a toonie.
I'll send you those mustard flavored Skittles. Since they're all yellow.
wild. I didn't even know.
That sounds
Mustard flavored.
disgusting.
It probably is. It went
You have them in your
discontinued.
country? That doesn't surprise me.
My country. My country.
Remember,
You
he's in
stink.
Canada.
You rich.
Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm in Canada. You're in a different country than me.
Tell Ryan Reynolds I said hi.
Okay.
Tell
Anyways.
Wolverine I said hi.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, that's it, people. To the one person watching this live, what up? Hope you enjoyed, and we will all see you guys later. Peace
Bye
out.
bye.
Bye bye.